What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about something very exciting to me personally. I've been waiting for this for a little while, and that is the Loomenade turn signals. This is something that I've been waiting for a little while now. I was trying to scour SUPER73's website, could not seem to find turn signals. So I scoured the internet and I found something from this company, Loomenade, and I'm gonna try it out right now. See how it looks on the SUPER73 S2, see how it fits. I'm also gonna let you know my experience with the company, my experience with the couriers, and since I am here in Canada, what the experience was getting it sent over here. Okay, let's take a little look at this. Okay, let's take a closer look at what comes in the box. So this is the packaging. It came in good condition. Slap this open. We've got this, which I'm going to be speaking about a little more, but I had to make an order for this separately. This is the fork bracket that goes at the front. The SUPER73 S2 does not come with brackets to fit the front turn signals, so it's important to note, because when I first made this order, it did not come with this. I had to reorder this, and this cost about $21 if I'm not mistaken, Canadian. You get a really nice sticker. Thank you, Loomenade. I'm a big fan of these stickers. You have, I believe this is your controller. Yeah, this is your controller that goes onto the handlebar. Got your left, your right. Perfect, okay. Your home button. You got brackets. This comes in the package. This is your rear bracket. I guess we're gonna put this next to the tail light. And I'm guessing these are our turn signals. Take a look. I'm really a big fan of this packaging. It's very neat. And these are it, our turn signals. Okay, this is gonna be fun. All right, let's go back to the top. Take a closer look at this. Well, not a closer look, but let's see how it gets installed. So these brackets that I had to order separately would basically be going up front. I've got the first one here, and it goes in right here. Usually these turn signals would fit perfectly with Loomenade's light, but I've got the stock SUPER73 light on here. So it doesn't have any holes and it doesn't have any brackets for me to fit the turn signal. So I'm guessing the turn signal kind of goes right in there. I'm gonna set up the rest of them and we'll take a closer look at where they go. But so the front fork bracket would go right here. And the rear bracket, just gonna get that out here. So these rear brackets, I'm guessing, so these brackets right here, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to unbolt this right here and put this guy on each side. I'm gonna have to get them flush at 90 degrees to make sure they look nice and even, but yeah, let's get to this. I'm excited. I wanna see how they turn out. Okay, so when it comes to my horn, which is right here, I had to drop this lower a little bit in order to fit the fork. These forks work is you just kind of slap it on, bolt it, and then put the nut on the other side and just screw it right in. But let's give it a shot. You're also going to need a pair of Allen keys. They didn't provide me with one, and something to hold the nut. So let's try it. Okay. Okay, so needed to loosen this up. I'm gonna tighten this back up. I got the second fork mount and now we're gonna try to do the rear mounts and let's see how it goes. Okay, so to add the controller, I had to remove my mirror and my handlebar, which I got nicely tucked away. Do not lose the screws when you take them off. And then you gotta tighten this, but I'm not gonna tighten all this in yet. Once I put everything back on, I just wanna make sure it fits nice and it feels good in the arm, or in my hand, I'm sorry. But yeah, now we just gotta get green connector. I believe that is the green connector. I'm just gonna pop this open. That's the green connector, so that's gonna be connecting my controller. And if I'm not mistaken, these two connectors are what's gonna be connecting to the actual turn signal themselves. Yeah, I'll see you back in a few seconds. So a cool thing about these lights is that they're not stiff, which means they have a little bit of room. So in the event you fall, you're not expecting it to completely snap off. Another cool thing about it is, you know, if you're loading it into, say, your truck or your car, you don't have to worry too much that if it bends a little that it's gonna pop off. Big fan of that Loomenade, so shout out to Loomenade for these. Okay, so when it comes to the cables that are connected to the turn signals, I believe they go on these ones, but there's no, so this is red, but if I look at this one, it's also red, so it doesn't really tell me if I'm supposed to be putting them in red, but I guess we're just gonna have to try it out, and hopefully we get right to right and left to left. But yeah, let's give it a try. Okay, so got the battery on here, turned it on. These are still loose. Connected the two turn signals. Let's see if they work. So fingers crossed. Awesome. Right works for right. That was a good lucky try. Left works for left. I'm going to deal with all this cable management a little later, but I just wanted to make sure they work. Now it's time to get the rear turn signals installed. Let's do this. Okay, so you're gonna have to cut this in order to get access to all the wires that are in the back, because that's the wire that you're gonna need that's gonna directly connect into your taillights here. Okay, so after really digging through here, I had to basically cut all the zip ties that were connecting these cables. I'm gonna have to re-zip tie them, but I found the two. It was hidden under the seat. I just pulled it through the hole that's connected to, you know, the light for the tail light, and I just kind of pushed it through there, trying to keep it clean. And let's try to connect them. Let's see how it looks. So now what we need to do is we just need to get these brackets to be nice and square right under here, to keep it at like a good solid 90 degrees, so we can keep our turn signals, our rear turn signals right here. Let me just get these unbolted. Okay, so I attached the back brackets, or the tail mounts. I tried to put them as close to 90 degrees to this, so it looks nice, but now it's time to put them in. To get these installed, all you really got to do is just loosen those, take those out, put this in between, stick it back on, and it's nice and solid. So yeah, let's take some time. I'm gonna have the tail lights put on right now. Oh, well, the tail turn signals, but okay. Got the wires right here as well, so it should be easy. The back taillights or turn signals, I'm sorry, installed. I've got the front turn signals installed. I got the battery on. Okay, that works beautifully. So does that, okay. And the right works as well. Works as well, okay. So the things that you're going to need to really install them is like an Allen key, because you're going to need to loosen up quite a few things, tighten up quite a few things, a knife. That you really need, to be completely honest, to just cut off those zip ties. You're gonna have to cut off that zip tie. There's another zip tie inside there. I'm not too sure if you can see it, but yeah, there's another one inside there holding the cables together. So you're gonna need that one as well. And other than that, it wasn't too difficult to install. When you make the purchase online, you have the option to buy it with the horn or without the horn. I've already got a horn set up here from Juice Bikes. Well, it's not really from Juice Bikes, but it's similar to the one that they sell. In Canada, they didn't have anything like that. So on Amazon, it's pretty much the same thing. Gets it connected, works as an alarm. I didn't really want to remove it. I like the alarm feature on it. It's really nice and loud. So for that reason, I went with just the turn signals without the alarm. I'm sorry, without the horn. So just keep in mind the price does vary. I'm gonna try to pop that up on the screen too to show you what the price is with the horn. I think it's about $20 or $30 more. I just didn't feel like I needed it, but it does come with a nice little button if I ever decide on picking one up from Loomenade, and then I could probably attach that, you know, somewhere here. I believe I saw SUPER73. He plugged it over here. That was a cool idea. Shout out to Sessions. Learned a lot from his YouTube channel. But yeah. Okay, so that was the installation of the Loomenade turn signals. Pretty easy to put up. I am in Canada and their shipping was incredible. It took 2 days to get here once they shipped it. So all in all, after I placed the order, it took me about 4 days for it to get to me. The biggest reason for the extra day, should have been here in 3. Biggest reason for the extra day was because they needed to get me the brackets to put up on the fork. I sent them an email saying I didn't know if it came with anything to set it up, and they let me know that they didn't. So it's good to know. Thank you, Loomenade, for giving me the heads up. That way, at least I could get them installed and start riding them. Even though right now it's a lot of snow outside, or I would have done this entire unboxing and setup probably in my garage, but it's a bit of a walk and I don't want to push this to the snow. Other than that, a few things. The price on this wasn't too hefty. I'm going to put it up on the screen right now as to how much it's going for in Canadian dollars. Keep in mind, for anyone that's buying this in Canada, is that you will be paying duty fees, and you're basically going to be paying extra tariffs on it by the time they deliver it. For me, for the lights, it cost me about $21 more before they dropped it off. So something to keep in mind if you are buying this and you are, you know, if you are up north in America, if you are in Canada, or but if you're in America, I'm pretty sure you guys don't have to do any of that. So other than that, I will be showing you a new video. Hopefully once the weather gets a little better and the sun starts shining without all that snow on the ground, taking a ride on the 73 with the turn signals, and hopefully you know, it keeps us safe. It keeps me safe when I'm riding, because even though it's a SUPER73 and I've got the Badger tires on them, I'm not really doing any off-roading on this bad boy. Most of the time I'm going to be riding streets. I use this as a commuter. I am not going to be going you know, really on unpaved roads, and because I'm going to be taking the street and I use this as a daily commuter, I definitely want to be seen and to be having other drivers understand where I'm going to be turning. A lot of the times right now I'm just kind of pushing my hand out, and I'm not too sure if all the other drivers out there really know what I'm trying to do or what I intend on doing with my bike. But this definitely makes it a lot easier for the drivers to know where I intend on moving my bike. So Loomenade, it was a pretty great job. I mean, it was very easy to install. Took a little while. It took me less than an hour to get it all set up and ready to go. Other than that, I hope you guys, if you guys like this kind of content and you guys enjoy seeing e-bikes, Super 73s, and just riding along with my journey, I mean, definitely hit that like, hit that subscribe button. It definitely helps out the channel. As you can tell, I'm a pretty small channel right now. We're just trying to share our passion with the world, and hopefully you guys enjoy it and you guys can follow along the journey. On that note, wish you guys an amazing one. Take care. Have a good evening. Peace.